And we are back at Up North at 4 with Ted again, and we're talking about lakes. So among...
Did you forget the number for a second there?
I almost did.
Yeah, you're like Up North at...
I almost did. I did like a pause. Wait, today's Friday though, right?
Yeah.
It's been a long week.
Is Mercury in retrograde? Is that it?
Daniel, no, Mercury's not in retrograde.
Anyway, sorry, we're still with Ted Rolsey, lake guy. Okay, continue. I guess you got this.
So among fish, there is 2 kinds of parents.
Right, there are, among fish spawning, there are nesters and there are broadcasters. And the nesters, the male comes in toward shore and actually builds a nest. Female comes in and lays her eggs, and the male fish guards the nest. And bass and bluegills, crappies, those are nesters. And then the broadcasters, they just come in over a substrate that they like and spread their eggs over that surface and go away. And when the young are hatched, they're completely on their own.
Oh.
And you know, when we think of algae, maybe people think of algal blooms, which are generally bad, but algae is really important for lake life, right?
Absolutely, it's the foundation of the food chain. The algae feed the little tiny micro zooplankton that become forage for the young juvenile fish. Bigger fish eat the smaller fish, and so on up the food chain. And the algae, the photosynthesis, what creates the food, is all driven by the sun. So you can say fairly that the walleye that we have for dinner owes its existence to the sun.
Very cool.
Wow, well that is great. So that's a lot, right, about how lakes change during the spring season. Great informative information. And let's talk a little bit about your recently published book that you have, which is You Should Have Been Here Last Week. I know we touched base on this a month ago or so.
Right.
So what, I guess, why the title, You Should Have Been Here Last Week?
You, as an angler, you run into disappointment. You go fishing at a resort, say, and you hit the weather wrong and nothing's biting, and you ask the resort owner what's going on, and he says, oh, you should have been here last week. They were catching fish right off your pier. So you just, things don't always go the way you want, and so that's kind of a mantra of anglers.
I like that.
So is this a narrative? Is this nonfiction? What is it?
It's nonfiction. It's basically stories about my life as an angler, starting from when I was about so tall to now when I'm an old guy.
All right. Very cool.
It's things that I've experienced. A couple of the stories are fictionalized a little bit, but mostly it's actual experience I had with friends, family, and on my own out on the water somewhere.
Yeah, and before we go, where can people find the book?
Can find it pretty much anywhere. I like to put in a plug for our local bookstores, which would be the Shade Tree in Minocqua and Mind Chimes in Three Lakes, but you can get it pretty much where books are sold. If you want an autographed copy, you can go to my website at thelakeguy.net, and we can arrange that for you there.
Wow, let's see, I think,
Sure.
Did you sign that? Oh, Ted.
I believe I did sign it.
Ted, I don't know if you signed this one.
I think I did.
Maybe some inspirational words in there too for us.
We'll have to look for it.
didn't?
Yeah, you'll have to sign it for me.
I'll sign it, sure.
Thank you, Ted. Well, go get his book. You should have been here last week. And coming up, we are talking about the Earth Day Fair right after this break.